Hello, Utawsome. I'm going to go over a couple of little things here real quick on why some people have detonation and they don't really know why. And usually, typically, when you send them a tuner is when you find out. They're like, well, you know, I'm not able to run the 91 octane curve like you've got. So one of these customers actually sent me their Jeep. And so while I don't work on very many things anymore like I used to back in the old days, man, my beard's all jacked up. I'm gonna fix all that. But anyway, I still try to help out customers every so often that are in situations like this. So anyway, this customer ordered stage 1 intake, which I got right here. I'm getting ready to go on with this one here. And so the first thing I've checked when I look at these things is I'll just open the throttle body blades and I'll look down inside. I don't know if you can see that down inside of there. Let me see if I can get over in here. See the oil down inside the intake coming from the PCV valve all the way into here? That's a first clue right there, number one, that we're getting pull in from either there or the belly pan gasket, one of the two. The second one, and I'm gonna flip the camera around here, or maybe not. iPhone figures. Anyway, the second one is your timing. So this motor on this Grand Cherokee here was an ATK replacement motor, and so when they get dropped in, a lot of people don't understand how important the distributor timing is on these motors when it comes to detonation. So in the case of this one, first thing I noticed once I started pulling everything apart to get this manifold off right here is I looked at the distributor in the back. So I'm going to show you the distributor in the back, and it'll hopefully clue you in that it's wrong. And that's why they're getting detonation, because they're firing the injectors at the improper time. So anyway, here you go. Take a look in the back. You can already see that that one's already at about 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock. Maybe 2:30 and 8:30. So, I mean, it's way off. So, I mean, you can tell just by looking at it. I hope you can see that in the video. I guess I can't tell, but anyway. But normally you're going to see a 9 o'clock and a 3 o'clock positioning on there. And when you get a 9 o'clock and a 3 o'clock position on there, and you set your timing with a Matco or a Snap-on, that's how you ensure that you get your injector timing proper. Now, the people don't realize that underneath, when you're at TDC of compression stroke number 1, you have got to drop in the distributor drive shaft gear to where it points at, let me see if I can remember this right, 11:30 and 5:30, just like on the video that I've got on the website. So once you drop that in, and then you drop the distributor in on top of that, that's when you set your 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. So a lot of people get that confused. They think that they don't understand that the distributor drive shaft gear underneath that runs the oil pump down below is what correctly positions the rotor inside the cap to start with. So they think you're just talking about the distributor. No, it's below the distributor. So when you pull your distributor out and you take a look down below TDC compression stroke of number 1, and I just pull the number 1 plug out and rotate the motor over on here, and then end up put my finger over there in number 1 until I feel compression coming out, and then bring it up on the timing mark down inside of there. Once I'm at that point right there, then I go back and check and see where that distributor's at. And 9 times out of 10, that thing's all out of whack. It'll be at 1 and freaking 7, 12 and 6, or it'll be at like 9:30 and freaking whatever. So anyway, I don't deal with clocks anymore. It's all digital. Anyway, so that's a little quick update video for how to check and certain areas when you're getting detonation. Keep in mind, back in the old days, we used to always throw 180 thermostats in here. Well, you can't do that when you live in higher altitudes and colder places, because your heat's not going to blow out very warm to keep you warm when the snow's coming down. So I ended up writing my own curves, basically based upon 91 octanes from out west. Now I can do a 93 octane, give it more spark. But the big difference is the heat shield below the intake manifold drops at almost 40-50 degrees on the intake manifold here. And when you have a cooler intake manifold, you're going to have less detonation properties of that crappy, I almost said the bad word, crappy fuel inside your engine there. So anyway, so there you go. There's a couple things that you can check right there. And let's see. What else we got? Let's show one more thing. There you go. So you can just go with a standard 195. So you don't have to have anything other than that. So anyway, peace out. Take care. Love you guys. Take care.